What's up, Betting Edge Wizards? Just back from kicking Larry Merchant's ass in a parking lot in Vegas. You can get all my 5-star picks where I'm 2-0 so far this NFL season on inspin.com. But I got 3 free 4-star picks coming for you. Let's get it going. Dolphins, Browns. All right, pick number 1 is the Dolphins. And let's go with our first reason here. I love betting on teams against the spread that start the season 0-2. And also, even more so, love betting teams which are undervalued on the road. Let's go to Fox Sports Ohio for some in-depth numbers on the Fins' road success. In fact, what the Dolphins are doing is unprecedented. Since the start of the 16-game season in 1978, when gas was really cheap, the 2010 Dolphins are the only team to go 1-7 or worse at home and have a winning record on the road. From 1990 through 2009, 24 teams in the NFL were 1-7 or 0-8 at home. None were 500 on the road. 4 of those teams were 3-5, 6 were 2-6, and 11 won just one road game. 3 were winless. So Miami did not just change the trend, it chatted it. And based on last season's road record, it's not possible to call Miami a bad team, just a bad home team. Here's the bottom line. For some insane reason unknown to man, the Insane Clown Posse, and bookmakers specifically, the Dolphins just can't win at home. Maybe it's the atmosphere of South Beach. Maybe it's the proximity of Gloria Estefan to the stadium. Who knows? But head coach Tony Sparano has admitted he has a much more focused football team on the road. Reason number 2, Fins offensive coordinator Brian Daboll. Now listen, Daboll is the current offensive coordinator of the Dolphins, and he was the offensive coordinator in Cleveland last year under Mangenius. Didn't work out too well, though. Does he have an advantage? Absolutely. He is familiar with the players and familiar with a lot of the schemes. And he's also very familiar with Colt McCoy. Bottom line, it makes a difference, and it is not factored into the line. Let's take a look at the current line. Dolphins are plus 1.5, plus 105 at wagerweb.com. Oh, that's an ugly betting line. I want you to buy the 1.5 points. It's going to cost you a total of 40 cents to get to the 3. Take plus 3 minus 135 on the Fin Monsters. Jets, Raiders. The player is the Oakland Raiders. Reason number 1, starting center Nick Mangold will not play. Now listen, the center position is one that is often underestimated. Bookmakers love to give value to the Hollywood Brad Pitt positions when it comes to injuries. Quarterback, star running back, lead receiver, hot cheerleaders. They'll get a ton of respect when creating a point spread. The center, it's like the redheaded stepchild on the injury ladder. Mangold, a 3-time Pro Bowler, has started 82 consecutive games and has a high ankle sprain. His replacement, Colin Baxter, an undrafted rookie from Arizona who the Jets claimed off waivers earlier this month. Ouch. Bottom line, the QB, center, and offensive line all has to be in sync for an offense to run smoothly. When they are not, it leads to penalties, turnovers, and big headaches. Good luck this week, Dirty Sanchez. Reason number 2, hot diggity dog. All right, 2 years ago, during a Jets 38-0 blowout of Oakland, Jets QB Mark Hot Dog Sanchez was doing his best Kobayashi impressions on the sideline when he devoured a wiener late in the 4th quarter. No big deal, right? Just a case of the munchies? Absolutely wrong. Head coach Hugh Jackson used the tape of Sanchez chowing down this week as a reminder to his team of the blowout. Here's a quote from ESPN. Coach showed that to us, defensive tackle Tommy Kelly told the Oak Tribune. It was just a reminder. We're going to remind him of that during the game. Bottom line, without his usual center and an angry defense coming at him, expect Sanchez to be pretty sore on Monday and not be filled up from hot dogs. Let's take a look at the current line. The Raiders at wagerweb.com right now are plus 3.5, minus 120. Tasty like a stadium brat. Take the 3.5, lay the 20-cent juice, and bake it all day, baby. Cardinals, Seahawks. All right, the play here is the over. Reason number 1. I love betting teams who were shut out the previous week against crap monster defenses. Let's take an inside look at the Arizona D from the Seahawks.com blog. The defense in general and the pass defense specifically. The Cardinals have allowed 932 yards in their first 2 games while adapting to the complicated system being installed by first-year coordinator Ray Horton. Here's a who. The culprits? The usual suspects. Blown coverages, missed assignments, miscommunication. And after Sunday's loss, free safety Kerry Rhodes said, it's a tough system to learn. Coming into a new season with it, it's been a little frustrating. Bottom line, The Cards can't stop anyone right now during their adjustment period for this complicated defense. Perfect spot for the Seahawks offense to finally put some points on the board. A 24-0 blowout will be a huge motivator this week for the Hawks to get into the end zone, especially in front of the home crowd. Reason number 2, Sidney Rice-A-Roni. The number 1 Seattle receiver practiced on Wednesday and is listed as expected to play. This is huge news for a team that's looking to go downfield and put some points on the board. If anything, his presence will distract the Cards D enough to open up some passing lanes for Mike Williams and tight end Zach Miller. Let's take a look at the 2009 stats for Rice. He had 83 receptions for 1,312 yards and 8 touchdowns. Bottom line, he's going to stretch the field, and the Seahawks and Tavares Jackson will finally get some double-digit points. And here's a tasty betting trend for some added incentive. Get all these trends, by the way, at inspin.com when you sign up for free as an insider. And, of course, you can get all my free 4-star picks there as well. The over is 7-1 in the Hawks' last 8 games after they accumulated less than 90 yards rushing in their previous game. That is an 88% winner. Gotta love that. Let's take a look at the current line at wagerhub.com. The total is 43 minus 110. So you got to bet it now because when the public begins to play it, it's going to go nothing but up. So there you go. 3 picks, 3 winners. The Fins +3, the Raiders +3.5 minus 120, and the Cards Seahawks to go over 43. Bet them and bake them. And as always, believe in the NFL dream. Well, that's going to do it for our show today, and I've got just one question for you. Are you ready to become an insider and not an outsider? Visit us at inspin.com, sign up, and become an insider for free. That's right, absolutely free, and it always will be. Be an insider, not an outsider. Inspin.com.